solving advanced linear equations. That's what we're working on, solving advanced linear equations. So let's solve them. Well, on the side here, I have D, C, U, U. The D is in parentheses. So this is distribution. And if you see parentheses, you know you need to distribute. C would be combine like terms. U, the first U is you're going to undo with addition or subtraction. Finally, you're going to undo with either multiplication or division. So if you use these strategies, you'll be able to solve advanced linear equations. You're going to use these strategies. The other thing you're going to use is inverse operations. Do you remember that? Inverse operations? V-E-R-S-E. Okay. And so when we look at inverse operations, we're looking at the opposite or the inverse of multiplication is division, and the opposite or inverse of addition is subtraction. We're just doing the opposite. That's what inverse operations are. You're going to do the opposite operation. So what are the operations in mathematics? The operations are multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Those are the operations. So let's use our DCUU strategy and inverse operations, and we'll solve these problems. All right, so I see negative 3 multiplied by n plus 6 in parentheses equals 0. I'm solving for n. I need to find out what n represents, what number n represents. It might be a constant, one number. It might be a variable, a row of numbers, but we're going to find that out. So since I see an equal sign, I know that n is going to be a constant. It's just going to be one number. I'm going to start with, I see parentheses. So I have to distribute. I see parentheses, so I know I'm going to have to distribute. So I'm going to distribute negative 3 times n, and I'm also going to distribute negative 3 times positive 6. So let me put that over here. Negative 3 n plus 6 equals 0. All right, and so once again, I'm going to distribute negative 3 times n, which will give me negative 3n, and negative 3 times positive 6 is going to give me negative, what's negative 3 times 18? You can use decimals and figure that out, okay? Equals 0. So I did my distribution. Do I need to combine like terms? Well, when I look on this side of the equal sign, we have the variable family, the negative 3n, and we have the constant family, the negative 18. So I don't need to combine like terms. Now, I'm going to undo with addition or subtraction. So I have subtraction. I have negative 18 on the constant. So I'm going to undo the constant by doing the inverse. So the inverse operation of subtraction is positive, it's plus. So I'm going to add 18 to both sides of the equation. So what did I do? I added 18 to both sides of the equation because we had a negative 18 and I needed to do the inverse. So negative 18 plus 18, if you owe somebody $18 and then you give them $18, you don't owe them anymore, you're off the hook. So this turns into 0. So I'm gonna put a small 0 here. But now we have negative 3n equals, now let's get rid of that 0. We really don't need 0. It's just kind of, it's in the way. All right, so equals 18. So now we go back to DCUU. We undid the addition or subtraction. Now we need to undo with either multiplication or division. So I see negative 3n, which is really negative 3 times n equals 18. So I'm going to undo with the opposite of multiplication, which is what? The opposite of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide by negative 3 so I can get n by itself. So on both sides, I'm going to divide by negative 3. All right, so now negative 3 goes into negative 3 one time, and that leaves me with the n. And I don't even have to have the number 1, you know, because just the n by itself means that there's a number 1 there. So I can get rid of it. Now, 18 divided by negative 3 is going to be negative 6. So our answer here is going to be negative 6. Let's see if I'm right. Super. All right, so being super, let me help you with the next one, but I'm not going to give you the answer like I just did. All right, I'm not going to give you the answer. Okay, so let me replace my parentheses. Good. So when I'm looking at this, I see, oh, we have negative 2 times j plus 5 in parentheses equals 16. We're solving for j. We want to know what j is. We need to solve for j. We need to find out what j is, okay? So going through our DCUU process, I see parentheses. So we have to distribute the negative 2 onto j and the negative 2 onto 5. I'll give you a second to do that on your paper. Okay, so that's going to leave us with negative 2j, and negative 2 times 5 is negative 10. So now we have negative 2j equals negative 2j minus 10 equals 16. Then we don't have to combine like terms. We're going to undo with addition and subtraction, and then we're going to undo with multiplication or division. You choose. But that's how you're going to approach these problems that we have here in J5. So do well. If you have any questions, watch the video over. It'll help you. And watch the video J4, the one before this one. That can help you as well.